What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Amos, and this is
Syria.
And we are the Native Crown family. Why didn't you not say anything? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Amos, and this is
Syria.
And we are the Native Crown family. I don't know why I keep saying it. You ain't saying nothing. What is going on with her?
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Amos, and this is
Syria.
And we are the Native Crown family. Boom!
We got 10 tips for you for Feast of Tabernacles.
Yes, Feast of Tabernacles is around the corner, if it's not already underway. Our first tip from my side is make sure you know what size tent you're gonna get. Because guess what? Sometimes people come out like, oh, I only need a 4-man tent, but I'm 6'3" and I'm 200 pounds. And you be sitting there wondering why you can't stand up. Like, hold on, I can't stand up in here, I gotta lay down. Yeah, because it wasn't built for you. So make sure you understand how big that tent is. Look at the sizing. Don't just look at the how many people are gonna be in it. Look at the sizing. So if it's a 4-man tent, make sure it's at least 8 feet tall. If it's not that tall, then you got a problem.
My first tip is mingle as much as possible.
Right.
Go and talk to people. Don't be scared.
Yeah, because this is a tells us convocation, so you gotta talk.
Talk.
You can't just sit there and just be by yourself. Low blow Joe. For me, charcoal grill. Now, why am I stepping closer? I don't know. I just like charcoal grills. Listen, some people be like, hey, why don't you just get the propane? It's easier. Listen, you can have a propane, what is that thing called? Stovetop on the side?
Camping stove.
Yeah, like a camping stove, you can have a little propane one. But when you want to get down, you gotta have that propane. I said
charcoal.
Propane. I'm just gonna jump off this cliff now. You gotta have that charcoal grill. You cannot, I mean, propane, it tastes the same to a certain degree, but when you have that real wood taste,
my next tip is to bring lighting, okay? You need lights outside your tent, in your tent, while you're walking, okay? Make sure you bring lighting, because at night you can't see your tent, and at night you need a headlamp or a flashlight to see at night. So make sure you bring lighting.
Yeah, because remember, you're out in the elements. There's not no big lights outside at night. No, you're out in the elements, no lights. And there is, mind you, when you're camping, there is animals. There's bobcats, there's snakes, things like that. So you gotta make sure you have lights on, because if you don't have no lights, you could step on a snake, get bit, and you gotta make sure you're paying attention. So that's a good thing. So I would say invest into that also. Just invest some money into having enough lighting, sufficient lighting, so you can find your tent also. Right. My next tip is make sure you have a good fire starter. Now, obviously that's a very broad term, good fire starter, but that goes into a few things. That goes into the type of resource that you're using to light the fire starter or the fire, and it goes into the fire starter cubes. We have fire starter cubes you normally get. I'll put pictures up here. Can't remember what this called. I'll make sure you guys have the pictures so you guys know what I'm talking about. Make it real simple. Bam! Then now, on top of that, with that fire starter, some people get logs with those because it makes it burn better. But I don't really know how to use the log, so don't ask me how to do that type of stuff. I just use the charcoal with the little fire starter. I have my little, what do you call it, the little fire sticks, and we get to business, you know what I'm saying? We get to business with it. Now, we might try to do flint this year.
Yeah.
So, it might be a little funny, because we never tried that before.
Yeah, going full wilderness mode, yo.
We're gonna try to go as much as we can, because obviously, I don't think we have everything we really need to do it, but we'll try to do as best as we can with that.
My next tip is make sure you have good flooring for your tent, okay? Whether it's puzzle mats, whether it's rugs, or some people even do like cut out carpet. Make sure you bring flooring for your tent so your feet can be comfortable. And your bed's not popped.
Yeah, I don't think this is an issue too much going back east, but here in the West, we have something called goat heads. they're not nice. They're not nice. They're seriously just like spikes. So when you lay your tin out, I always rake the floor a few times before I lay my tin out.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna have to you should take off your shoes anyways before you go into your tent, because you're gonna bring all kinds of grass and stuff in there, and you have to constantly sweep it out, and that will prevent goat heads going in your tent. But good flooring, y'all.
So tip number 4. So now, tip number 4 for me: bring good chairs. Now you can get that at multiple different places. An outdoors store is better. We have a couple outdoor stores over here. We have the Outdoorsman and this other one, which I don't remember. It's spelled weird. It's like DFI or something. It's a weird name. Outdoors places, and they sell the best chairs. I'm gonna tell you straight up, they sell the most sturdy chairs. Now we have Dick's Sporting Goods also. Dick's Sporting Goods is where we got our chairs from actually, and they had because they have an outdoor section, really sturdy chairs over there. I thought they were gonna be flimsy. We're just gonna throw them away the next year. Yo, we had these chairs for like 3 years now.
Don't be afraid to invest in good stuff, because we do this every single year.
Yeah, every year.
Every year.
Like I said.
Be there, be square.
Right.
Every year.
Like what she said. We didn't invest in our first couple of chairs. They looked nice, but they tore up the very first year.
Yeah.
Were they Walmart chairs? Man, these are great chairs. That's what happened. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody sat in the chair and it went, and then that was it. And I had to just let it go.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
My next tip is to make sure you have everything you need for your kitchen, okay? That means dish soap, that means utensils, that means, what's that called? Foil, like everything you need for your kitchen. Don't forget nothing. So cute.
Tip number 5. So, kind of going off the same tip as the last one. Bring enough food. Now, obviously, if you're gonna bring kitchen stuff, you need to bring enough food. You know what I'm saying? Because mind you, you need to eat.
You just need to make sure you bring enough drinks to stay hydrated. Bring enough on-the-go food, because you're gonna be walking around, and a lot of times people don't want to sit there and cook for heck long because they want to go walk and talk. So I would say bring quick, easy meals or on-the-go food for y'all.
And I want to give a bonus tip. This is it.
I know it's my turn. What the heck?
Oh, you didn't. Oh, was that me?
Yeah, that was y'all.
Okay, now what's yours?
Okay, so my last tip for y'all is do not be afraid to bring a bathroom setup. Why do I say this? Because sometimes in the nighttime you gotta go to the bathroom real far, or your kids gotta go to the bathroom real far, and you can't make it, okay? Especially if you have toddlers, you wanna make sure that you have some kind of setup for them for nighttime. It just comes in handy, okay? Sometimes the showers, like we've experienced a couple of times, the showers got shut down so you can't take a shower,
right?
Or the bathrooms got clogged up so you can't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it was bad.
You want to make sure you have a backup solution. At least bring a bathroom.
It's real bad actually, because one time we were doing this, the restroom literally, somebody clogged the pipes, and it wasn't one of us. I think it was somebody who came in while we were sleeping. They clogged the pipes, and then they had to bring out an entire team. The restroom was shut for an entire day. Yo, it's bad. People like, they're leaving the camp to go to the restroom because how bad it was.
Get yourself a camping toilet or a bucket. Sometimes people do. And then for a shower, all you really need is a bucket of water. You can do that, or a gallon tank of water. Put the water inside the bucket, get one of those little shower heads, and boom, you got it. I mean, you obviously need a tent because you don't want to be indecent, You don't want to be indecent.
Don't be afraid to bring canopies. I was going to say teepees, but it's canopies. Don't be afraid to bring canopies. Like, because you need an area. Like, guess what? There isn't a 24-hour event going on when you're at Tabernacles. Now, you do have, sometimes you have a lot of events going on, but there is time to where you're going to have downtime. That downtime, if you're going back to your tent, you want to get to where you can still be out in the open, where people still can see you. Come by and say hi. Get yourself a canopy so where people can see you. Like, oh, they're out. Let me go talk to them.
Shade. It provides shade. If you get yourself one of those net coverings, you can make sure you don't get all the flies and bugs in your food. You can have that be your setup for a kitchen.
And
my bonus. You about to close it out, huh?
Well, I guess I didn't know you had a bonus. Now
my bonus is, y'all, do not forget bug spray.
Oh God.
Do not forget bug spray, okay? Rather it's camp fogger, rather it's like those actual bug spray, you know, red and white bottle thing, or those zappers to zap those flies. Do not forget bug spray, okay, y'all? Don't forget it.
Yeah, because
and for your body,
you got
mosquitoes.
You got to make sure that when you throw stuff away, make sure it's away from your camp. They have trash cans in most campsites. Throw it away from your camp. Don't leave a bag next to your campsite.
Ants.
Because you bring ants and you bring a whole bunch of freaking flies. With that, I mean, that's all we got.
That's all we got.
So with that being said, hopefully you guys like this video. I know it's our after our update video we had this video. Well, guess what? Like I said, we're trying to keep it, you know, consistent. So like, comment, and subscribe to join the tribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
FOT in full swing. If you know what I mean, then you know me. Sit back, understand how we hit the scene. This is what we do. If you like, bring sunscreen. Let's make it clean. Starting on the 15th day of the 7th month, we be on the hunt looking for the booth frame. And check it, we be looking good. It's time to stun.